What's up, everyone? We're gonna be doing something pretty fun today. My glasses are dirty. That's nice. Okay. My hair is a freaking mess today, and I had a shower like 2 hours ago or something, but my hair just like hasn't dried. I mentioned that I did start using a new shampoo and conditioner from Briogeo, the Be Gentle, Be Kind, but like honestly, I don't know if I like it. Like it's nice and it makes my hair feel like super smooth, but like I don't know if you can tell, but it makes my hair like on my scalp really oily, so I'm probably gonna get rid of it. Maybe I don't really want to use the rest of it because it's getting to the point where when I like touch my scalp it just like doesn't feel nice, so that's why my hair is a little bit out of whack. In a little bit I might put it in this clip. Also, this is the first time y'all have really seen me in my glasses. I have glasses because I am nearsighted. Today we're gonna be testing out a sponge. It's gonna be a battle of the blender, and I'm gonna be testing out this Juno & Co sponge. I heard Nikki Tutorials talk about it and then Kathleen Lights talk about it, but I don't know, it's just so interesting, and I thought I would compare it to my Real Technique sponge, so that's what we will be doing today. I'm also drinking some coffee, my iced coffee. I already had a cup of iced coffee. I already had a cup of coffee earlier today, so this is like a really light cup of coffee. You can tell because it kind of looks like piss water, but it's like not as strong as my coffee I had earlier, so this is like more milk, less coffee, but it's so fucking good. So I'm gonna stop talking about random stuff and we're just gonna get into talking about these two sponges right here. I'm going into this review very randomly. I was just gonna do like a first impressions of this, but then I was like, it would be interesting to see how they compare application wise, so that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to be putting the Juno & Co sponge on this side, and then I'm going to be doing the Real Techniques one on this side. So as you can see here, I'm not going to like close up because then I'm going to have to refocus everything, but this is just what the sponges look like when they are dry, and I'm gonna go wet them right now. Before I do that, I also kind of just like want to point out, I already did wet this sponge 2 days ago when I got it. More than that, I think I got it on Wednesday and it's Sunday right now. I wet this sponge because I wanted to see how much it would puff up, because I have no sense of patience and it had already ripped on me. I don't know if you can tell, but like it had already split and like I hadn't even fucking used it on my face. And I also found that this, when I wet it for the first time, a lot of blue dye came out of it. I don't know if that's normal. I just gotta point that out, and I'm gonna go wet these right now. So they wet now. So this is what the Real Techniques sponge looks like. As you can see, it has like obviously a little bit of a bounce to it. Bum, 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 bum. Everyone pretty much knows what this looks like, but this is the Juno & Co one. It is a lot bouncier, I would say. It kind of feels like a squishy, if you've ever felt those before. It's very bouncy like a squishy, or you know those mouse pads where like you can like hold your mouse and then there's like the little gel thing. It kind of feels like that too. Overall, I would have to say this one is more fun to play with and like squish, but this one you can tell is very spongy and it's not that squishy. Like there's not much bounce to it, where this one has a lot of bounce. That's my observation. Now we gotta take my glasses off, which is unfortunate because I use them to make me look smarter, but I guess we're gonna take them off. I told my parents for 9 years I need glasses, and then they're like, no, like we don't think you do. My optometrist said I didn't need glasses, and then we went to a different optometrist. He's just like, yeah, you need glasses. Like, I don't know what they've been telling you. I don't know if you can remember, like 5 seconds ago before I wet them, they weren't technically the same size. You could tell that this one was like a lot smaller, but now they're like kind of similar in size, which I find is interesting. For application, I wanted to use products that I knew worked for me, so I'm gonna go in with like holy grail, well, not really holy grails, but products I know that work. So for primer today, I am gonna be using the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I'm just gonna apply this. I do like this primer. I think I mentioned it. I got it for the from the VIB sale. I used my coupon on it, and I really like it so far. Makes my face feel super smooth. Okay, so now that my face is primed and ready, let's go. The foundation that we're going to be using today is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. I did have a review on this, but unfortunately it's gone. The Juno & Co sponge came in this little bag, and it came with instructions, so I'm going to read that before I get to applying foundation to my face. The one thing I did notice on the back of the packaging, it said, made with velvet soft microfiber bristles with a slanted edge for controlled stippling. They meant controlled, but clearly they don't have anyone to proofread, and that's something I noticed. In my opinion, it's a little bit unprofessional, because I don't know how you could miss that. So it tells you how to use it dry. I only purchased one, so I'm just gonna do it for like foundation and concealer application today. And it tells you how to use it wet. It emphasizes on avoiding product overload. It says submerge your Juno underwater and squeeze out any excess liquid to begin. Apply a dime-sized amount of product on the back of your hand to prepare application. Do not apply product directly onto your Juno sponge as it will transfer too thick. I wouldn't have done that anyway, so yeah. Using a stippling motion, dab and stipple product until you achieve your desired effect. So it's basically like just pounce it on your skin. So that's cute. So that's what we're gonna do. I haven't used this in a while, and I don't even know if it's gonna match me, because like right now I'm looking a little bit deeper. I think I got a tan or something, so this might be a little bit too pale for me, and I don't really care to match myself. I think I'm just gonna drag some onto my skin and then blend it out, because typically that's what works for me, so we're gonna do that. I just love this foundation. Because that video is now deleted, I am gonna fill y'all in why I like it so much if you haven't seen that video. But basically, this stuff has stayed on my skin and made my skin look amazing for over 10 hours, and that is saying something to me, because I went to a hairstyles concert and it stayed on from the moment I got to Toronto to the moment I got home, and I was sweating all day and it was a mess. So I'm gonna take my sponge now and I'm gonna get to tapping. I want to use the bottom part, but I think I'm just gonna go in with this section right here. This is supposed to give you like a full coverage look, because where's this? Oh no, the foundation. I don't know what coverage is supposed to be. Comfort matte. I'm pretty sure it was a medium to full coverage. I'm pretty sure. And y'all know I am a light coverage queen, so this sponge will really set a new standard for me if it's full coverage. So far, it's already blended pretty good there. It does make an interesting noise though. I know that Nikki Tutorial, she talked about how her sponges make noises whenever she like taps them on her skin, so like, I don't know. I think she said that when sponges get old, they do that, but I don't know. I don't have a problem with this noise at all. So I like how, honestly, I really like how this looks. Like, I think it applied the foundation really nicely. It didn't collect on any spot. This is not a foundation review. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I really like how this applied on this side of my face. I really like it. It blended out really easily, and I just think it looks really nice. So now I'm gonna put this sponge down, and I'm gonna go in with my Real Technique sponge, and I'm gonna do this side of my face, and then we shall compare. But I am gonna squirt a little bit more foundation because I used a pump and a half on this side. Okay, so now we're gonna take the Real Technique sponge and blend out on this side. Oh my god, I look like a ghost! Okay, so like, you can't really tell, but like when I'm applying foundation in this area, it's being picked up again. Like, I can just see it picking itself up. It's very slight, like you can barely tell, but I notice it when I'm like blending it out, which I find is really annoying. So I'm gonna do a little bit of an up close because I am having a very hard time kind of seeing what's going on. I don't know if you can really tell, but like to me they look the same. Like, I don't see any inconsistencies at all. I think that they both applied the foundation really nicely. From like looking up close at my pores, I'm not sure if you can catch it on camera, but I think that the side with the Juno & Co sponge, it just looks a little bit nicer. If you focus especially on this area here, you can tell that the Real Technique sponge picked up in this area and there's like a little bit of foundation missing. Meanwhile, this one, there's like, it's completely uniform, and that's what I really like. But this side, you can tell there's like an inconsistency right here, a little bit right here, but like honestly it's not really that noticeable. But now we're gonna apply concealer. So for concealer, this concealer is gonna be really light, but like honestly I don't care right now. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade 0.2 or 02. And I'm gonna first start out with my Juno & Co side. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna blend this out. Now I'm blending the same that I normally would. Oh, whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot of coverage. Wasn't expecting that. My gosh. I'm gonna blend this onto my eyelid a little bit. That looks so beautiful. That is so flawless. That is so beautiful. Gonna blend out right here. That, and then my forehead. I really like how this is blending, but I find that it's getting a little bit too dry, so I feel like using it a little bit more wet might work better. But wow, like look how beautifully this like blended out. I'm living. I like this a lot. But now we're gonna compare it to the other side with the Real Technique sponge. I'm gonna conceal in all the same places I did. Like right here. Oh fuck, I put it in my eyebrows. They're right there. Obviously, we're gonna start with the under eyes first. So I'm like looking up close, and like honestly I'm kind of having a hard time deciphering which one looks better and which one looks worse. To me they look the same. The foundation is settling on my skin the same, but like they blended out the same, they kind of look the same, but I found that this sponge made it a lot easier. It was easier to build coverage with this one. Meanwhile this one, the Real Techniques one, I found I had to like work a tiny bit harder, but like it wasn't that noticeable. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do my makeup off camera, and that's actually gonna be my next video, which is a get ready with me where you can just sit down and hang out with me. If you want to see that, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when that video comes out. And I will be back when I'm done my makeup and we can talk about how everything applied on my skin. So I just finished my final makeup application. Well, I just finished putting on my makeup. I don't know what I meant by final makeup application. I applied the rest of my makeup over top of the foundation, which I used my sponges to apply. I'm gonna do a little up close look and see which side looks better. I don't think I'll see a difference, but whatever. You know what? I actually do see a difference. I'm not trying to like say that because this is like a new and fun way, a new and innovative fun way to apply makeup. It's like super cool and everything, that it's somehow gonna be better. But like this one, when I look up close, the side that I used the Real Technique sponge just like doesn't look as good. I don't know. My nose just looks like really patchy. It kind of looks like I'm wearing a mask on this side, where this one just looks like flawless. Everything looks blended on this side, where this one, like, it looks blended and everything, but like parts of it just look really patchy and like not cute. I'll zoom y'all in so you can see. Like, I don't know if you can see right here on the side of my nose. Ignore my nose too, I'm sorry. It's dripping because I'm sick. I don't know, like on my nose here it just doesn't look good, but on this side it like looks really nice. And I'm not saying that because I forgot to apply foundation like right here. It just looks like really cakey in that area and I don't really care for it. I also find that on my forehead it kind of looks like really dry in this area, but this side it just doesn't. Like, obviously you can see pores like right here, like, thanks for noticing. But I don't know, just like this side of my face looks better, but this side just like doesn't. It looks like caca. But yeah, those were the two sponges compared. Overall, I actually really like this one. It's not, the verdict is like, they do perform the same, but the thing is that this one just blends it a little bit easier. It just looks a little bit better, and I don't know. I do like how this side came out rather than this side. You can see a little bit of patchiness and inconsistency on this side, but this side just looks so uniform. It looks so pretty. I will definitely be using this in the future, and I'm probably going to be ordering a little bit more, like a few more. And I really do like it. I'm not sure how it performs with dry products though, so you will have to check that out for yourself if you want to. I will have the website linked in the description. As far as I know, they've actually been sold out of these for a while, which kind of sucks. But I do like them, and I am going to be repurchasing them. And I'm really impressed. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos from me, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be notified whenever I post a video. And I will see you guys in my next video. I'll see ya.